Chấm gì? Lại nữa.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And it's Azar. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit. And this is Ronaldo. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Cucurella. That's good play. Oh, that's superb. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cucurella. Oh, they can break here. Hoeneß! Hoeneß! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. And he's quick to return it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hoeneß. Applies the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! England take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rummenigge did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. There's the shot! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Desailly, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Pullet. Oh, easy pickings there. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Hazard. Lovely feet. Can he get it through? Lahm delivers. Out of play for a goal kick. Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he was quick to react. Back to the keeper it goes. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. Ernest. Hazard. Now that's well seen too. And it's Rodri. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Tries a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Ibrahimovic! That's going to go a long way. That's it, 45 minutes up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
England are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're off again. Thuram. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. He slings it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Ernest. Chance here to counter. And it's Cucurella. He's got away. Cucurella. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's looking wide. Now the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for England. Number
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Hazard. Coming on the field.
And it's Rodri.
Number 11, Bale.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Substitution
Arsenal
in progress.
have a free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Desailly defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. England still have the cards to affect this game. Gullit. Vieira. Bale. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. And the ball is out of play. Looking for options for movement. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Rooney. Rodri. Gullit. Bale. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Hangs in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear. Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Lahm. And he lines up a cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Substitution for England. Number 10, Gullit. Number 41, Rice. Number 16, Lau. Number 5, Ferdinand. Coming on the field,
Haaland.
number 9,
Vieira.
Erling Haaland. Number 20, Seedorf. Number 2, Roberto Carlos. Number 3, Van Dijk.
Foot in.
Substitutions taking place.
England can consider themselves just about safe now. No way through. Now it's Haaland. Vieri received. It's Vieri! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Now it's Gullit. Pele. Seedorf. And it's Bale. Seedorf looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Probing pass. And this is Vieri. And he shoots! Oh, good finish! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Has been
Well, the
indicated.
mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's at the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So there it is.
Just a quick
What struck you
announcement,
most
it is now
about that?
time for our
Well, Peter,
special
this
lottery.
was probably
Please grab
more
the tickets you were
slugfest
given when
than
you were
a
walking through the
game of
gate.
football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt, trying to win it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
against
fervent,
Arsenal.
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Forced to go. And pull it! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Azar. England leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Well read, and the danger is averted. Big chance! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can...
He's had a shot! And there's a goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Showing good feet. And here's Azar. Lam is in a really good position out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The ball goes in, and the keeper beats it away. And he gets rid in a hurry. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Cucurella. A probing pass. Ibrahimovic gets into a good position.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. England have the chance to go the other way. Aims beyond the defence. In it comes. And it's turned away. Arsenal have their second corner now. Rice gets it away. And it's Rodri. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Lahm picks it up now. Oh, nice touch. In towards the backs. He's rising! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vieira. Cross needs to be good. He's a sharp little ball here. Bullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Nice control. Lahm delivers. Opts to play it back. He's having a hit! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland going after that. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Lahm. Engages and forces him off the ball. Benatia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. Not where it came from. And this is Hullet. Ball swung in. And the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Searching pass he's played there. And the Sar claims comfortably. Vieira. Hazard. Lahm is wide and looking to get... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So the action resumes. Ernest driving for... Chance for a shot!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That is good alertness. Hullet. He's on it, can he get away? Haaland. Now, can they get him away? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. England have their third corner. Hazard plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. Passing nice and neat. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
England visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That has been cut short. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hullet, and the shot! That has not gone well. Oh, that's superb. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And here's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Elects to... Oh, good effort! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter, with the defence.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
England.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just... He leaps for it! It's in!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's made its way to him. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Now that's a lovely exchange. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. In it comes. And that's been well dealt with.
England clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's...
And Hullet! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Hullet. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
England have hit a quick-fire double here. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rummenigge, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gerrard, looking to play him in. Herner, can he finish? And that's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Hernes. Vieira. Azar. And it's Lahm. No way through. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. And the shot's on here. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the move.
Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. It's Azar! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lahm. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Benatia cuts it out. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good play! And it's in! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Looking for options for movement. Nicely spread. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Ibrahimovic! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. And that is indeed the final act.
England are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
England undoubtedly the happier side at the break. Up by 2, but it must be said, even that looks unconvincing under these circumstances. So right back into the action. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Spread out to the left. Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ernest. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. And it's Hazard. And he's quick to return it. Lahm flings in across. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good-looking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for England. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10, Bullet.
And here's Haaland.
17.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 21,
Messi.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 11,
Now it's
Bale.
Haaland.
Number 15,
England
Messi.
do have options
Number
available on the
8,
bench if they want to go that way.
Number 20,
Luis
Seedorf.
Suarez. Now it's
Substitution
Haaland.
in progress.
Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Vieira gets a foot in here. Vieri. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale. Now it's Haaland.
And that's a good ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Desai.
Well, they've got it again. Seedorf. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Tries to pass it through. He slings it in.
And he was alert to it.
Haaland, he is onto this. Now it's Haaland.
Can he finish? And it's in!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Crossed in once more, and that should get the job done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. This looks promising. Strokes it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Shapes to shoot! That has not gone well. Bellingham shifted it to the flank. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Tchouaméni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're quick to get it back. Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Konate can clear it away. Goes forward. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Van Dijk makes the interception. And he was quick to react.
Lille really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Lukaku is in a really good position out wide. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. The ball goes in. Towering header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Wan-Bissaka. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Searching pass he's played there. Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's going wide left. Some intricate pass. Ah, he's great chance! He's scored! And we have liftoff!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's quick to get rid. And he's in on goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's there to belt it away. Rice. Oh, what a ball! Olise. Nuno Mendes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Chouameni.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Lukaku. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Rice. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Rodri. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Mendes. Well read, nice interception. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Lille go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Olise. Haaland. Lille are looking to break at pace, looking to play him in. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! That's a decent clearance.
Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Back to the keeper it goes. Oh, they could break here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Hangs in a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now the breakaway. Some resolute defending there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This is a promising build-up. Rice. Nice looking ball. Shot could be on. He slings, getting up there! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trossard. He leaps for it! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Traoré. Spread out to the left. Now it's Valverde. Here comes... And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That has been cut short. That's a good foray he's making. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Valverde. Can he get it through? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Çaykur Rizespor are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's just beyond his reach. Gives it back. Bellingham! Bellingham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Knocks it into space. No, it's come to nothing.
Çaykur Rizespor really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Tchouaméni. Valverde is fouled. Tchouaméni. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Haaland. And it's Rice. And it's Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski running with the ball. This looks promising. Now, what about this cross? Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Short changes him with that pass. Could move up a gear here. Valverde. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. Olise. Valverde. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Lewandowski. Nuno Mendes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Plata have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Llorente. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Great ball if he can get there. Ruben Dias gets a foot in here. No foul, says the referee. Bellingham. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing nice and neat. There's the shot! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A goal at a really telling moment.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Çaykur Rizespor have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He has found the way through. Deftly away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
What a throw in. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Time and again they are repelled. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Çaykur Rizespor looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Çaykur Rizespor currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. Tchouaméni in with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? That's an excellent interception. And it's been hooked away. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Çaykur Rizespor are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Rice, big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without hesitation. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. Cross. There's the header! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Ui, con mẹ cha mày.
He's got a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 68 minutes is number 16, Rodri.
Ui, mẹ ơi. Ui.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17.
Just 1 in it now.
Federico
Well,
Valverde.
what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Coming on the field, number 32.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 14.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. He's being urged to shoot.
Ui, con mẹ.
Big chance,
Chưa
corner.
chết được.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. DiMarco. Mbappe touches it back. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba wins the duel this time. Ball is over the line. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now there's a fine... And a chance! And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Çaykur Rizespor have opted to make another change here.
Ibrahima
Çaykur Rizespor now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just...
He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for the far post.
Bam.
Saliba can get it clear.
นี่เอ้ยก็บุกคุณชิบ
And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better...
And he shoots! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe! And he's straight offside. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rodri. Knocks it into space. And it's been hooked away. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
ว่าลูก
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nice touch. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tchouaméni. The ball goes, he's rising! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Çaykur Rizespor are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Olise. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Çaykur Rizespor restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's on it, can he get away? Lukaku driving on and making good progress, looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Olise. Great vision.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Çaykur Rizespor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Llorente. Saliba with the clearance. Olise. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foot in. Rice. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise. Konate. Çaykur Rizespor are looking to break at pace. Saliba cuts out the pass. We are into overtime. And it's Rice. Lukaku. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick reminder today.
Any
that
strong
parking
opinions
in
on the
the
first
area
half?
around the stadium
Well, I don't
is
think
strictly
either side
forbidden.
will have too much
Please use
to
parking
complain
provided by
about
the
or
park
worry
any
about,
other paid
Peter.
parking
1-1
facilities
is a
in the
fair
area.
reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Osimhen. Nuno Mendes. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's superb. No way through, so back it comes. Llorente. Llorente. Oh, good climb. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Osimhen. Rice. Oh, that's a fine interception. Flashes it.
Con
And a
mạnh à?
header.
Chứ
And it's in.
ai đâu chuyển thì con mạnh
Into
am
the
một cái
lead once more.
ai lồn thật thì
One
mạnh am.
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Llorente. Flings in across. And he gets rid in a hurry. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs...
Takes a shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Çaykur Rizespor have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one was...
There's the header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17, Federico Valverde. Number 8, Chouameni. Number 20, number 21.
And he's forced to go back.
Alexander Arnold.
Saliba.
Number
Oh no, he's got that
22.
wrong.
Number 4,
That's a shade optimistic.
coming on the field. Number
Qatar
24.
really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Rodri.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Marcos Llorente. Number 14, Bellingham.
Bellingham
Number
has it in a wide position.
Alejandro Bastón.
It's
Substitution.
a lovely, neat pass. Llorente. Çaykur Rizespor have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Çaykur Rizespor surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Konate. Oh, this is a terrific run. Great, can he finish? No mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time...
Real chance! Well taken goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Çaykur Rizespor with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Fernandez. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Çaykur Rizespor really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's a throw. Rodri. Nice looking ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's it. Çaykur Rizespor have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here.
These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Good ball, good take. It's a pretty loose pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Porro. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedro Porro. Nuno Mendes. Tries a measured ball. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Çaykur Rizespor yet to have an attempt on goal. Alvarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. And that's... Can he finish?
Mẹ
Well, he
em,
got rid
các
because he
bạn.
was under pressure.
And it's Valverde. Chouameni. Alvarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good read, needed to be. Saliba attempts a clearance. Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Haaland. Alvarez. Haaland. Chouameni tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Valverde! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Çaykur Rizespor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Saliba gets it clear. And they can counter here. Threads one in. Mbappe! And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone for goal. Now he's off and running. Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Now that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
It's just beyond his reach. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Haaland chasing after it. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bellingham. Now that's a dangerous ball. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. Some good work on the right flank here. And the through ball. And he's well positioned. Decent chance! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Chance for a shot!
Yes. Yeah, mate.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bellingham is there to clear. Van Dijk. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Forced to go back. Some really good ball movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Deftly away. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. This looks promising. Çaykur Rizespor have the chance to go the other way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot!
What?
And he has kept it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Çaykur Rizespor have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And again,
my
he's
hand.
sorted that out terrifically. And he can thump it away. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Oh, just skips past his man.
He's staring. He
And
looks
he
like
couldn't
"Damn it,
finish."
man."
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez. Looking for a runner. Floated through. They're urging him to shoot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Tchouaméni. 75 minutes played. Lovely feet. Now this could be a chance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Deftly away. Oh, can he get onto this? Ah, he's had it taken off him. Played into space.
Well, Plata clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aims beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. He's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give...
And that will be it. Çaykur Rizespor illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here. A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Haaland chance!
Hello,
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
La Plata are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Çaykur Rizespor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Lukaku. Rice is onto this. Tries a shot! Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tchouaméni. Looking for the run. Looking to play him in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Olise. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's going up front in a hurry. Çaykur Rizespor are behind here, despite their domination of possession.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Valverde has to go back here. Mbappe purring through the gears. And he's there to get it away. Konate.
Çaykur Rizespor are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Saliba.
Çaykur Rizespor always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Played back into the centre. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lukaku. Can he get it through?
De Bruyne. It's a searching pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni. For Valverde. Well read, nice interception. Rice. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Mendes. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic.
Yes.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Çaykur Rizespor
Hello
go in
attendees,
at
this
half-time
is a
with
lost
a game
children
to chase.
announcement. Please keep your
Well,
eyes
let's not
on
beat
your
about the
children
bush,
during the
Peter.
match
It's
at
been
all times.
fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think
Haaland! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give.
Can he finish? No, not this time.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Olise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So what can they make of this? Oh, that is a nice touch. Flings in across. That has been knocked clear. And it's Rodri.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot!
What is that? Nice.
And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Llorente. Rice. And this is Lukaku.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Haaland might just make this. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Valverde. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. De Bruyne delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back in. He leaps for it. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So we have movement on both
Federico
benches.
Valverde. Number 22, Olise. Number 20, number 21,
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Number 32.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pedro Porro. Number 13, Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
They've played it short. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Haaland. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So, having trailed, to lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, the two
Van Dijk.
coaches are signalling
Coming
changes
on to
here,
replace
both
him
at the same
is
time.
Number 6.
Çaykur Rizespor
Rudiger.
have their
Substitution
lead.
in progress.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
La Plata really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's DiMarco. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Fernandez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Osimhen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been slung wide. DiMarco charging forward down that flank. Shoots! And that's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think
There
it's
will
going
be
to be
5
very
minutes
hard for them
added
to find the
time.
character to respond from that.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Szoboszlai, that's an imaginative pass. And it's been hooked away. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rodri, Fernandez. Now it's Fernandez. Haaland, and he's in on goal.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Haaland on the score sheet 3
I'd like to
times.
draw your attention
Very
to the
much
screen
the
grab now
man.
for information on our shuttle bus service.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.